The other day I had this friend over for dinner and he was expressing the fact that lately he's been having a lot of trouble with dairy. He's been giving him some indigestion and some problems, and I suggested, why don't you switch over to non-dairy products? And he says, actually I have, and I switched over to almond milk. And I was like, you can milk almonds? Today's sponsor is Little Bit Sweets. They are a Brooklyn-based small batch candy company. They're actually one of my favorite candy companies in my neighborhood. They make small batch chocolate products. They also have caramel products and really, really delicious jelly candies. You can check them out online at littlebitsweets.com, where you can also place an order for Valentine's Day and love your sweet with some of their sweets. So a lot of you are like me and you're saying, how on earth do I milk an almond? Gently. I jest. Almond milk is a drink made out of raw almonds, and if you're lactose intolerant or vegan, you probably know this already, but for the rest of us, it's a new thing. So why is this even a good thing, and why should we bother? Well, it has no cholesterol, no saturated fats, no lactose, and it can be used as a substitute in many foods that require milk. And while almond milk might be on the up and up now at your fancy health food stores, the stuff is actually really old. In fact, it was consumed during times of Lent and fasts by Islamic and Christian groups way back in the Middle Ages. Health-wise, almond milk is a good source of magnesium, and it has less sugars and fats than any other type of milk-like product. And while it's hella expensive to buy at the grocery store, it's a bit cheaper if you make it yourself, providing you have access to not super expensive almonds. So I'm going to show you how to make some almond milk from scratch. Step 1. Soak 1 cup of raw almonds in water for at least 6 hours. I soaked mine overnight, and keep yours in the refrigerator. Now drain it and rinse very, very well. Put the almonds in a blender and fill the blender up with water just enough to cover the almonds. Turn on the blender. Now continue adding water through the top of the blender until you fill it up all the way and the almonds are pureed into a milky white consistency. Then just strain the almonds out. You can buy an almond milk bag or a nut milk bag to strain it, but I just use some cheesecloth and a sieve. Squeeze every last ounce of that yummy liquid with your hands and enjoy. The almond milk that you have is nutritious and delicious and will last in the fridge for about 4 to 7 days, provided it's covered, and that almond pasty stuff that you have left over is perfect for almond cookies. Make some and mail them to me, por favor. I will see you tomorrow with another WTF.